Hare Krishna. So we welcome you all to this special Damodar program at Varun Prabhu and Ritu Mataji's house on this very special month of Damodar. This is a very special and very auspicious month. It is considered as the best month of the year. Why? Because whatever devotional activities we do in this month, it gives hundreds and thousands of times benefit. So one lamp you offer is equivalent to offering 1,000 times to the Lord. So it's a very special month, and that's why we wanted to keep a special program for all of you, so that we can all come together and take advantage of this month and offer lamp to Lord Damodar. So I'm going to discuss the story of Lord Damodar, what happened, how did the name Damodar came about, and what was the background. So if you can see, there is a photo, Yasoda Damodar. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
So what is Yasoda doing? She is tying Lord Krishna to a
Like a
wooden grinding mortar. Now, that is the photo that we worship. But what happened in the story? Like, how did this event come about? How did the Mother Yasoda feel like tying Krishna to a wooden grinding mortar? That story we are going to hear. Okay? Children, are you all ready? As per Jiva Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, this event of binding Lord Krishna to a wooden grinding mortar took place on the day of Diwali. Now Diwali is very famous for celebrating Ramchandra's return from exile to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. But on the same day, this also event took place. So we are going to discuss this story. Now, what is the meaning of Damodar? Dam means rope and Udar means belly or waist. So when Mother Yasoda bound Lord Krishna with a rope around his waist, he became known as Damodar, Lord Damodar. Yeah. So we all know that Lord Krishna is very famous as a Makhan Chor. So all the gopis in Vrindavan and Vrindavan Gokul, where Lord Krishna used to live in the palace of Nand Maharaj, all the gopis would come and complain to Mother Yasoda that your Lala is coming and stealing butter from our house. Mother Yasoda was wondering, Nand Maharaj has 900,000 cows. This is just cows. And so there is no shortage of butter or milk in our house. Why does my Lala has to go to somebody else's house to steal butter? So she thought, maybe the maid servant that I have appointed to make butter and milk and all, they are not doing their job properly. What I will do, since this is a Diwali day, I am going to give them off so that they can go and enjoy time with their family. And I will personally make butter for my Krishna. Now, Jiva Goswami gives a very amazing insight. Nand Maharaj had 900,000 cows. Yashoda, out of those 900,000 cows, took out 10,000 very, very special cows and gave very special grass to this 10,000 cows. The milk that came from this 10,000 cows was taken, mixed with grass, was given to another very, very special 1,000 cows. Then the milk from this 1,000 cows was taken, along with grass, was given to another very, very, very special 100 cows. Then the milk from this 100 cows was taken, mixed with grass, and was given to 10 best cows of Nand Maharaj. Mother Yasoda knew what grass to give to which cow so that it produces a particular flavor in the milk. This science was known back then, 5,000 years ago. So she gave special grasses to these 10 cows, and she was able to make particular, very, very special milk only for her son Krishna. Because Krishna is going and stealing from others' house and she doesn't want that. So Mother Yasoda put Lord Krishna to rest, and then she started churning butter. Has anyone here churned butter? Like literally, really, in a pot? Any Matajis? No? Yeah. So anyway, so if you have there's a big pot in which you put milk. You put milk or yogurt? Yogurt, yes. Just checking.
Cream.
Yeah, so you put yogurt and then there is a churning rod, and Mother Yasoda was churning like this. So as she was churning, she started singing bhajans of Lord Krishna. So she is she is a very exalted devotee, mother of Lord Krishna. She is in a spontaneous love, spontaneous devotion for the Supreme Lord. So as she was churning, she started singing bhajans of Lord Krishna. And the bangles that she was wearing were making sounds like kartals. And when you're churning, the rod has something called shaft which goes into the butter, and it hits the pot every now and again because you're churning. That sound was like the sound of a mridanga. So with that, mridanga, kartal and kirtan. She did not need any other kirtaniyas or musical instruments. And she was like that, churning butter and singing the glories of the Supreme Lord. This is what gopis used to do. No matter what they did, the focus of their attention was always Krishna. Whether they were cooking or they were looking after children or cleaning the house or churning butter, always thinking about Krishna. And this is what we should also do. I know it is hard, but this is what we should try. That no matter what we do, all our responsibilities, the center of attention or attraction is always Lord Krishna, and the mind is fixed on Him. Thinking about His Leelas, thinking about His pastimes. And for that we have to hear. Because unless we hear, it is said Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. So first is Shravanam, hearing, then Kirtanam. If you have heard, then you will be able to speak. And if you have heard and spoken, then you will be able to remember. So this is what gopis used to do. And even if you go, like I can still remember when I was of the age of Vixer, we were living in a village. The ladies outside, this is what they will do. They will just talking about Bhagavatam, Kathas, or singing bhajans. That culture is now almost gone. Yeah. But it was such a nice culture. Anyway, so Krishna is taking rest and Mother Yasoda is churning butter. Krishna wakes up and child, when they wake up, they are hungry. So he goes to Mother Yasoda and he wants Mother Yasoda to feed him. So he goes and tries to stop Mother Yasoda from churning the butter. He doesn't say anything. And Mother Yasoda immediately understands that my child now needs attention. He is hungry. So Mother Yasoda takes him on her lap. When she does this, before that she had put that milk, that very special milk from the 10 cows, on the stove for boiling. So as she was having Lord Krishna on her lap, she noticed that the milk that was on the stove is boiling. Now in the spiritual world, everything is conscious. The rivers, the animals, the plants, everything can speak, everything is conscious. So our acharyas give very amazing insight into why the milk was boiling. What is the milk thinking while it's boiling? So it is said that the milk was boiling is because milk was thinking, now Mother Yasoda is going to feed her breast milk to Krishna and Krishna is going to be fully satisfied. What purpose do we have to survive? Let us commit a suicide by going into fire. So they are boiling, when the milk boils and goes where? Into the fire. So they want to commit a suicide. That we have no service now. We just want to give up our life. Why? Because our service is taken. Now Mother Yasoda is going to feed Krishna and we have no purpose. So this is how the milk is thinking. So anyway, when she saw that the milk is boiling, she immediately put Krishna on the side and went to save the milk. And the milk is boiling, and generally when the milk is boiling, Mother Yasoda was so expert. She didn't pick up the pot, because if you pick up the pot from the stove, it's still boiling, the milk is going to overflow. Instead, she just sprinkled some cold water on it and immediately it settled. So Mother Yasoda knew the technique back then. And but Krishna saw that my mother has neglected me for this milk. And sometimes it happens with us. When we are performing devotional service, we have to make a choice. Should I do my devotional service right now, or should I take care of my responsibilities or duties? Very important lesson. She left Krishna aside and went to save the milk. Krishna became angry. Ugram, Viram, Narasimhadev. He became very angry. So what did he do? He took a big rock just nearby. And the pot that Mother Yasoda was churning, he broke it. And all the butter spilled. And the monkeys, the monkeys were all around. The monkeys are friends of Krishna. So they were waiting when Krishna will do something and we'll get some butter. So Krishna started eating the butter, and the monkeys were also coming and eating with him. And Mother Yasoda went to save the milk, but when she came, she saw that the entire pot was spilled and the butter was everywhere on the floor. The wastage of dairy product was far more greater than saving that milk. If she had continued to feed Krishna, this would not have happened. So she realized this. And then she understood that this would be the business of my naughty Krishna only. Who else can do this? And when Krishna saw that Mother Yasoda is coming, he ran. He ran from that place and went to the storeroom where Mother Yasoda has placed other pots of yogurt and milk in that storeroom. Mother Yasoda understood that this is this naughty boy. So now she wants to trace where has the boy gone. And because there was butter all over the floor, when little Krishna was walking, there was butter on his feet. And so wherever he went, there was footprints of butter. So through that, Mother Yasoda could find out where Krishna had gone. And she goes into the storeroom, and it's dark, but Krishna is effulgent. His body itself is so effulgent. So she did not need a torchlight or anything like that. She was able to easily find Krishna. And Krishna, what was Krishna doing? Sitting and eating butter. And the monkeys were also sitting and asking like this, Krishna, can I have some? Can I have some? Can I have some? Like that. So he's feeding monkeys. We don't generally see monkeys, sticking out their hand and asking for some butter. They just snatch it. But here, they are pleading Krishna, Krishna, can I please little bit? Can I have some little bit butter? So this pastime is going on. Mother Yasoda comes. And Mother Yasoda becomes angry. And she starts to chase Krishna, and Krishna is also running. So when Mother Yasoda came, Krishna became fearful. He got scared. And this is very interesting. Acharyas say, Krishna is the Supreme Lord from whom even the fear personified is afraid of. But here the Supreme Lord is afraid of whom? Mother Yasoda. So Mother Yasoda had a stick, small, not the stick that they use for herding the cows. It was like a lathi, small, little stick she had, and she just was pretending that I'm going to beat you. And she is running after Krishna, and Krishna is also running. It is said in Upanishad that Krishna runs so fast that there is no way anybody can catch him. There's a pastime of Kalyavan. Kalyavana was chasing after Krishna, and he was just few inches behind Krishna, but he was never able to catch Krishna. Because Krishna, if he would run faster, Krishna will run more faster. Like that, he was never able to catch Krishna. So Mother Yasoda is running to catch Krishna. Will she succeed?
No.
But she did. She succeeded. Why?
Because she
Krishna
married
because Krishna wanted to have that.
Yeah, because Krishna can only be caught with love, with love and devotion, and only when he wants. There is no other way. He's a supreme Lord.
But it was still super hard to tie him. It was still super hard to tie him onto.
Yeah, that is coming up. That is coming up, yes. So he was running and Mother Yasoda caught him. No, actually when he was running and when Mother Yasoda caught him, he started crying. Krishna started crying. And because he was crying, Mother Yasoda threw away the stick because she doesn't want Krishna to cry. So she said to Krishna that I'm not angry at you because you broke the butter pot or you stole the butter or you gave the butter to monkeys. I'm not angry at you for this reason. But because you stole, I am your mother and it is my duty to discipline you. If I don't discipline you now at this age, when you grow up, you're going to become a spoiled person. You're going to become a thief number one. So I have to do something to discipline you. So during those times, and this is a lesson for the mothers and the parents, what is it that one should be very careful in their child? Certain things are negligible. You don't have to really do much. But there are certain things which can have very grave consequences when they grow up. And so parents have to know when is it that they have to be disciplined and when is it that they can be laxed or relaxed or let them do whatever they want to do. So anyway, Mother Yasoda catches him, and during those time, the way of punishment was to tie the boy to a pillar or something like that. So Mother Yasoda catches him and tries to tie him to a wooden grinding mortar. And so she brings some ropes. Now this is very interesting. She brings ropes to tie Krishna. And every time she brought some rope to tie, it was always 2 fingers short. Always 2 fingers short. So she thought, I need to bring some more. So she went and bought. Now, Nanda Maharaj has 900,000 cows. And the cows are tied with ropes. So they had ample supply of ropes. There was no shortage. So she went and bought more and more ropes. And it is exactly said that when she was tying, she had 150 feet long rope. And even with that, it was always 2 fingers short. So when she was doing all this, trying to tie Krishna, the other ladies, other gopis came and saw this scene. And they started laughing at Mother Yasoda. What are you doing? You're trying to tie this boy, but it's not happening. Maybe it's not meant to happen. Just give it up. That's what the other ladies said. Just give it up. This is not meant to happen. And Mother Yasoda was also surprised and laughing. She was also laughing that I have bought such long rope and it doesn't get any shorter. And my child's belly, it doesn't get any bigger. But I still don't understand how is the rope not, is always 2 fingers short. So Mother Yasoda said, I'm not going to give up. So she went into the storerooms of all the gopis in the town, in the village. And she bought all the ropes that she could find. And with all these ropes she was trying to bind, and it was always 2 fingers short. Always 2 fingers short. And the reason for this is, Acharyas say that there is Satya Sankalpa. Krishna has various potencies. One of them is Satya Sankalpa. So if Krishna desires something, it happens. There is no power in this universe that can stop it. If Krishna desired, it is going to happen. And that is called Satya Sankalpa. Satya Sankalpa Shakti. So he has Satya Sankalpa Shakti where he desires that I don't want to be tied. And second, he has Vibhuti Shakti. Vibhuti means opulences of the Supreme Lord. So these 2 Shaktis are there. And as long as these 2 Shaktis are there, Mother Yasoda will never succeed in tying Krishna. But when Krishna saw that my mother is so determined, like she was sweating. She bought all these ropes trying to tie Krishna. She was sweating. And seeing the devoted effort of Mother Yasoda, Krishna withdrew his Satya Sankalpa Shakti and Vibhuti Shakti and he introduced Karuna Shakti or Kripa Shakti. When he introduced Kripa Shakti, then Mother Yasoda was able to find him. Otherwise, it was just a parishram for Mother Yasoda to tie Krishna. And this is a lesson that we can all learn, and that is to be successful in our devotional service. Two things are very, very important. One is our own effort, relentless effort, and second is Kripa Shakti of the Lord. Without these two, your efforts are always going to be 2 fingers short. This is why it is 2 fingers. One represents your own dedication, your own efforts, your determination to please the Lord, and the second is Krishna's own mercy on you. When these two combines, success is there. So sometimes people say, भगवान की जब मर्जी होगी तब हम भगवान का नाम लेंगे, अभी हमारा समय नहीं आया है. अभी हम बड़े उलझे हुए हैं हमारे बिजनेस में. Anyway, I don't know whether kids understand Hindi. Sometimes people say that, the time has not come yet. I want special mercy of the Lord on me. Only then I'll be able to do this chanting and hearing about Krishna and all that. And that is true to a certain extent. But Kripa comes to those who make the effort. We are sitting in our ivory towers on a rocking chair and thinking one day Krishna is going to give his mercy. Let me enjoy one day. That one day is never going to come. It is never going to come. So when we make the sincere effort, Krishna will see our effort, just as he was seeing the effort of Mother Yasoda. Look, already Mother Yasoda had 150 feet long rope. Krishna could have said, 150 feet long, I should let me give my kripa. No, he tested her. And she also did not give. Even other ladies are saying, Mother Yasoda, this is not meant to happen, just give it up. Mother Yasoda said, no, I have to do it. I have to make my best effort to tie him. And she did, and then it forced Krishna to give his kripa. So very, very important lesson for all of us.
God helps those who help themselves.
Correct. God helps those who help themselves. It is not going to happen on its own. So it's our choice. If we want to make advancement in spiritual life, we have to make a conscious choice and we have to work towards it. Has anything come on its own?
No.
We have done something about it, right? We have worked hard and then it has come. So the same principle applies in devotional service also. So on this auspicious month, my humble request to all of you is that at least make this sincere effort to chant 1 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and offer 1 diya to the Lord. Because the benefit you are going to get in this month, the Kripa Shakti is abundantly flowing. And so whatever little you do, you are going to get so much more benefit. So that is the speciality of this month. So my humble request to all of you is to please take some time out from your busy schedule. I know we are all very busy. But little bit out of 24 hours, 5-10 minutes, we can easily, 10 minutes it takes maximum to chant 1 round. We can do and offer a ghee lamp to the Lord. And in that way, make advancement in our spiritual life and attain the purpose of human form of life. Now, my question to all of you is, Mother Yasoda tied a rope to the waist of Lord Krishna. But we don't say Yashoda Damodar, do we say? Lord Yashoda Damodar. Have you ever heard this? The name is Lord Radha Damodar. That means somewhere Radharani must have also done something like this, right? And it is. I'm going to tell you this story as well. So in the spiritual world, on the Diwali day, Nanda Maharaj had organized a big festival in his house. And on the same day, Krishna was supposed to meet Radharani. Radharani is anxiously waiting for Krishna to come, and it has become late. And so Krishna, after finishing all the festivals in the Nanda Maharaj's house, quickly goes to Radharani, and Radharani is very angry. Said, you were supposed to come at this time and you are late. So she is very angry. So in anger, what she does, she has a golden riddle, the ladies wear. She takes that out and ties around Lord Krishna and says, I'm not going to let you go anywhere, like that. And then Krishna says, no, please free me. I was genuinely stuck. My father was not allowing me to go out of the house. There was this big festival going on. So hearing this pleas of Lord Krishna, Radharani becomes soft, melts and says, okay, no problem. So she unties him. And then Lord Krishna says that I am so happy with your devotion that from this day forward, I will have a new name. And that name is Damodar. And he said, this name is so dear to me. Of all my names, this is the most dearest, Damodar. And anyone who will chant or recite this name will attain my eternal abode. This benediction Krishna gave. So how amazing it is. Just by reciting the name Lord Damodar, we have the benediction to go back home, back to God. And that's why on this month, we every day sing Damodarastakam. We offer lamps and sing the glories of Lord Damodar. There is another statement by Jiva Goswami in another literature. He says the Purnamasi is a Yogamaya. She is the orchestrator of Krishna's pastimes in the spiritual world. She orchestrates everything. So what happened in this particular pastime when Krishna is supposed to go and meet Radharani? She only created a situation where Mother Nanda Maharaj is not going to allow him to go, just to increase the intimacy and loving exchanges between Krishna. And so now he is stuck here. This was performed by Purnamasi, Yogamaya personified. Okay. And there is another mention also by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur that in other instant when Krishna was late like this and Radharani was angry, she took out the ribbon from her hair and she tied. With her ribbon she tied Krishna. So that's also another instance that has happened. So this is the story of Radha Damodar. If you ever happen to go to Vrindavan, there's actually a place where this pastime took place. So Nanda Maharaj's palace is on the top of the hill. At the base of the hill there is a temple where it is called Damodar Lila Sthali. That is where this pastime actually took place. And if you go there, there is a big stone. That big stone represents the grinding mortar to which Mother Yasoda had tied Krishna. So if you ever happen to go to Vrindavan, please go and take darshan of this place. Okay, so that was the story I wanted to tell you. If there is any discussion or question, you have a question? Yes.
Wasn't it when Krishna after he got tied, he still moved around and then
Oh yes,
he
yeah.
got stuck between trees and he
Oh yeah.
Then
So that's the
them came out. They were stuck in there.
Okay. So now he has introduced another scene to the story. So I must say,
It's looking like a movie.
he has introduced. So what happens is after tying, Mother Yasoda goes away. Now the son has been punished. She goes and takes care of her household duties. Now Krishna is Krishna. He's not going to stand there like that, right? So what he does, Nanda Maharaj has a big backyard. Right? And in the backyard there are two trees, Arjun trees, two big Arjun trees. So Krishna, the grinding mortar is still tied to his body. So he is scrolling like this and with his grinding mortar comes in between those two Arjun trees. And then he breaks them. Both the Arjun trees fell down and two effulgent personalities came out of those trees. They were Nalakuvara and Manigriva. The story of that, how did they become trees? Do you all want to hear?
Yes.
Okay. Nal Kuvera and Manigriva are the sons of Kuvera. Kuvera is, who is Kuvera?
Kuber?
Kuber, yeah. Kuber, yeah.
Lot of wealth?
Lot of, he is a treasurer.
Treasure.
Lot of wealth. He has-
God of wealth.
So he has lot of wealth and he has these two sons. And you know, just like sons of a wealthy people,
Spoiled?
spoiled.
Spoils down.
So once they were somewhere in a lake frolicking with some girls. They were all naked, drunk, intoxicated. Narad Muni comes on the scene. Now the girls who were naked, they immediately covered themselves with clothes. But these two, they were so intoxicated, they did not follow the proper etiquette of receiving a sage. And so, seeing the situation of these two boys, Narad Muni curses these two boys to become trees. And it is said that those who like to be naked, the next life is of trees. You can stay naked like that for thousands and thousands of years. Yeah, it is the law of nature. Okay, so anyway, so these are two, and then these boys become very fearful because the curse of sage is going to pass. They are powerful words, so they become very fearful. So they, beg him, and they say, no, please remove this curse, please. We were intoxicated, we were not in our senses, please. So Narad Muni, taking some compassion on them, he said, okay, no problem. I've already given my curse, so it is going to pass. But I will give you another benediction, is that one day Krishna himself will come and deliver you both. So those two trees took birth as trees in the backyard of Nand Maharaj. And so Krishna came one day, broke those two trees, and Nal Kuvera and Manigriva were delivered. Victor? Yeah?
All good now?
Did you listen?
Yeah, I did.
You did, right? Okay. So that was the story of those two Arjun trees. They got delivered by Lord Krishna when he was just a baby. Okay, so we'll stop here and we will do Damodara Ashtakam. I'll request somebody to sing. Yeah.